It's time for cells. Welcome to our cells video. Just remember that cells are the smallest basic unit of life. They're biotic, they can be prokaryotic or eukaryotic, and we see them using a microscope. Don't draw these, just look at them. Observe the differences and the similarities. There are two types of cells that we're going to take a closer look at: the plant cells and the animal cells. Please make sure you draw this chart in your journal, along with everything I say, if you can, and especially everything that's on the screen. We're going to take a look at the different types of organelles inside these cells. An organelle is a small structure found in eukaryotic cells, and they each have special jobs to do. First up, the nucleus. Found in both a plant and animal cell. If it has a nucleus, it's a eukaryote. Okay, this kind of thing is kind of like the brain of the cell. It's the control center. It's where we house the DNA, that hereditary material, that should be a T, not a Y, that helps everything in the cell know what it's supposed to be doing. If the captain of the cell asks for more power, it's going to come from the mitochondria, that powerhouse of the cell, found in both plant and animal cells. Let's compare it to our stomach and intestines, because that mitochondria breaks down and extracts that energy from the food for the cell so it can do its everyday job. If you were wondering how things got where they needed to go inside of a cell, worry no more. That's what the cytoplasm is for. It's kind of like our blood vessels, only in that it's the material that everything moves around in the cell. It helps things get where they need to go, and it's in both plant and animal cell. Large in a plant, but small in an animal, these vacuoles are what you need if you're trying to store things in your cell. It's the storage organelle. It's where the cells keep extra food, water, and waste whenever they need to. FYI, when a plant wilts, it's because there's not enough water in its vacuoles. Now, a cell doesn't have skin, but it has an organelle that we can compare to it, and that is the cell membrane, found in both the plant and animal cell. It's this nice thin layer around the cell that helps keep harmful substances out, but keep the good stuff in. It's the very outside of an animal cell, but it's not the very outside of a plant cell, so stay tuned for more on that. Now let's solve that mystery about why plants are green. They're green because of the chlorophyll that's inside of these chloroplasts. These chloroplasts take that energy from the sun and they turn it into sugar using water and carbon dioxide. And remember, this process is called photosynthesis. Now, while you won't find bones inside of a plant, what you will find around the cells of a plant is what's called a cell wall. And this cell wall helps provide that rigid structure that a plant cell needs, that also helps provide that nice structure for the entire plant. Only found in a plant cell, just like the chloroplasts. Now guys, I just covered a lot of information really fast. I gave you the basics on tons of different types of organelles found in plant and animal cells. Now it's your job to make sure that you go back, watch this again, and draw every single picture that I've provided you with, unless I told you didn't have to on that slide, okay? So stay tuned for more information and we'll see you back in class. And I almost forgot. Here are the sources. This is where I got all my awesome pictures from.